What's up, man? I'm good. Like I said last night, it's such a pleasure to see the growth of Word Around Town. Give a round of applause for all right. And I just got back 2 days ago. Just got back from Charlotte, North Carolina, for the Nationals. Those of you that didn't see me last night, and that was a great experience. And we actually came up with a saying, and so I want to say it. I want everyone. It's called a response, so that way, as the team gets built this year for 2013, people will know it when we say it out loud. So I say VIP, and then everyone else responds to treatment. And the thing is, we're called Houston VIP. That's the name of our team. All right? So I'm going to yell VIP, and you're going to say
the treatment.
All right? And so I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to do it later to make sure y'all paying attention. VIP!
The treatment.
Okay, not even, it's half of the half that were paying attention. What, 25%? All right? I'm a poet, not a mathematician. All right, here we go. The name of this poem is called Rising Dawn. VIP!
The treatment.
That wasn't any better? The defense was better? I think the same people just said it louder. Alright. I'm about to start now, Rain, so if you want to stop it, then go ahead. Alright. Here we go. No, but the name of this poem is called Rising Dawn. It's about Lazarus. I read that he had got married after he woke. And so, what's so funny about that? And, zombies. Some people are into zombies. Alright. Beloved, this is Lazarus. I will not be returning to you. When I died the first time, it was by the will of God. I sat idle for 4 moons. Before I heard Jesus weep through the tomb, his tears resounded heavier than my sister's anger. I wish you were there before I died, so you could have greeted my mummified parts. Nowadays, I pray for a glimpse of your rising dawn. Early tomorrow, the guillotine's tooth will be sharpened from my dismemberment. Knowing I will be killed by the hands of man doesn't equate to the goodbye letter I am writing you today. Remember when I told you about my first burial? How it fermented me for a ripe death like his first miracle. How I felt more sleep than dead. After my lifted appearance to replenish my deteriorating clay, I understood that patience reigns over anxiety and everything can wait, like second chances, timely deaths, and you, love. I was casted back to this earth for you. You, my dawn, you eclipsed my resurrection. I can't recall my first life. You begged for me not to take the evangelist trek north. You warned that they would behead me for what my tongue testified. Well, you were right. The last thing that I said to you before I left was that I love you and I will be back. I'm sorry for allowing life to do its part. By the day this letter reaches you, Pontius Pilate will have supplied his empire's demand. They will wither my master's deeds with a leprosy memory. He will not be hung, but he will be displayed. Rome will find entertainment in his crucifixion, so I plead to you to forgive him for not making me one of the disciples. Weep for him as he did for me, as I am for you. Imagine he was me if you have to. Show him gratitude for allowing my soul to be suspended by God's grace and purgatory's waiting place, granted a second life just to marry you once. It brings spoils to my spirit that I will not be returning to my rising dawn. I have to tell you something. The morning before I was arrested, a child ran to me with inquiry in her tongue. She was curious with her fingers and she touched my arm. The same arm that you held on to before my departure, that you prayed for God to bring back to you. She asked if any of my ugly scars reminded me of someone. I smiled and told her yes. They all reminded me of my wife who was waiting for me to return back at home. They were healed by her touch. For many moons too long I have thirsted for you to caress, to bring life to my lesions of my perishing heart. You saw my lacerations and decaying skin as a living lover's tombstone. You are my greatest miracle, my rock. It is dawn now. I have one last walk to make. The guillotine's tooth is calling. The wilderness has bent time, space, water, and me. I vow to a broken promise that I will not return, that I would return to your soft song, to rise in your bosom again, my God.